Test, test, 1, 2, 1, 2. We are back at Westman Arena in Superior, Wisconsin for day 2 of the SIJHL Showcase. A little bit of a change in the schedule as now it will be Sioux Lookout and Thunder Bay playing the first game. Cam River Fort Francis will be playing the second. But we still have 3 games for you today. Thunder Bay and Sioux Lookout ready to get things underway. Face-off between Paddington and Patrick goes the way of Paddington. Thunder Bay with the puck to start off. Thunder Bay will be serving as the home team in this game. And it was a rough day for home teams yesterday, all 3 losing. Sioux Lookout with a 2-on-1 early, a pass across just out of the reach of Hale. And they'll set up on the attack, a quick shot and a goal. No, the ref didn't see it go in, but that was scored by Hale. And we'll see if the linesman coming over tells the ref it was in, but that puck clearly in the back of the net off the shot, and they're not going to give the goal to Sioux Lookout. It looks like they will set up for a defensive zone faceoff for Thunder Bay. Sioux Lookout loses an early goal there. That puck clearly in the back of the net, but no official looked like was in position to see it, and we'll stay at a 0-0 hockey game. Refs adjusting the net, maybe saying it went under the pipe instead of through Lemieux. A lot of work being done there, but they will now decide, hey, we're going to go and do the face-off. And a strange start to game 1, but we're back underway. Halishak, the captain for the North Star squad, pushes that puck out towards the neutral zone. And now Glauscher off with it into the zone. He'll rip a shot into the shin pads of Sioux Lookout defender, and they'll have it going the other way. Patrick with the puck into the zone, dumps it in. Deschardins and Glauscher with Anton, 3 Thunder Bay players down low in the zone. 2 Bombers trying to fight them off, ends up getting wrapped around to Pearson on the far side wing. Puck dumped back in by Sioux Lookout. Both teams will make changes, partial for Thunder Bay, a full change for the Bombers. Duakov trying to hit that puck up the boards, taken away for a moment, but Anton will get possession and dump it in and head off on a change. The Bombers pass just out of the reach of one, down the ice on goal, so icing waved off. And now Thunder Bay needing to start again in their own end. Malosh to Duakov, near side to Edison Weeks, the leading scorer on the Thunder Bay squad. As he flips it into the zone, Duakov, his centering pass deflected up and over to the near side boards. Dumped back in by Boise. Almost 2 minutes into the first period. Sioux Lookout with 2 quick shots on goal. Thunder Bay yet to test manners in the net for the Bombers. North Stars get the puck near side. Feist with it. Turns it over to Milburn. Milburn with the puck along the boards. He'll fight his way through to the neutral zone. 3-on-2. Feist trying to get back into play, but it was a step too early for Newman of the Bombers. He gets in offsides and we'll get the whistle. Ty Baum will take the faceoff for the Bombers. E.J. Paddington in the circle for the North Stars. They'll win the draw. Play continues. DeRosier trying to push that puck up. He will get it to Catani. Gets a shot steered aside by Manners. First shot of the game for the North Stars. As they look to turn up the pressure, but Aiden Parker with the sure stick catches the puck and gets it out of the zone. Near side, Phil Parker will dump it in. Puck set up behind the goal. Windsor, near side wing, he'll skate it to the red line and get it in deep. Partial change for the North Stars. Trying to get some offensive zone presence, but it's taken away again. Sioux Lookout. Phil Parker with it, he'll dump it in. Giving chase is Clark, unable to get control. And now St. Arnaud going the other way. He gets hit, and that will be a penalty coming to Sioux Lookout. Lemieux heads off the ice. Puck dumped in. Should just be touched up here. Will be, and we'll get a whistle. Our first penalty of the game. Assessed to Sioux Lookout. Number 13, Lucas Dunn will be going. 2 minutes for tripping, it looks like. Might have been a kneeing call. We'll wait and see. Puck dropped, and we'll get a quick whistle right away again. Thunder Bay had a hot night last night on the power play. They finished 3-4-5 against the Wisconsin Lumberjacks. All 3 goals coming in the third period as a part of their comeback victory. And they have statistically the best power play in the league, which they will look to show off again here today. Anton with the puck up top, slides it over to Halishak. Weiss back to Anton. Halishak middle of the ice, trying to get control of the puck. He gets taken down. North Star still with possession. Weiss throws it out front. Manners gets a piece of it. Rebound out front, cleared out to Anton, who holds his own. Halishak, he throws a shot through. Manners makes the save, and he'll hold on for the whistle. Thunder Bay up to 29.7% on the power play after their efforts last night. Sioux Lookout, 89.5% on the penalty kill. That's the second best mark in the league behind the Red Lake Miners. Play continues on the power play for the North Stars. Bertrand, his shot goes wide. One player down, but a chance. Parker will be able to get a shot off here. Most likely he does. Fires it wide of the goal. And one positive for Sioux Lookout. That wraps all the way back to their own end where they can pick it up and get another clear, wasting more of this North Star power play. Bertrand looking cross ice. Finds his man after a deflection. Gets the puck back behind the North Star goal. Thunder Bay will start it up ice. Near side. Deschardins with it. Across the blue line. St. Arnaud right out front. A tip attempt, but it looked like Pearson just out of his reach. Pearson with the puck. Sends it up the boards. Thunder Bay have the puck in the offensive zone, but Sioux Lookout not giving them much space at all to work with. 25 seconds left on the power play. Pearson up top to the point. Anton across. Halishak. He'll rip a shot. Manners to save right out front. The rebound. Deschardins gets the shot, but Manners makes the save. North Stars up to 5 shots on goal. They're getting pressure on this power play. Have not found pay dirt, and we still sit at a 0-0 tie. North Stars with it behind the goal. That's Paddington right out front looking for his man, but he gets across. Anton rips a shot. That misses the net entirely, but the net is off, and we will get a whistle. Jake Manners, the Sioux Lookout Bombers goaltender, coming into the game 2-2 on the season with a 2.73 goals against average and a .906 save percentage. He's had to make some big saves early on in this one, and if Thunder Bay spends much time at all on the power play, they will have to lean on him heavily. Face-off won by the Bombers. Anton holds the zone. Back to full strength are the Bombers. Power play over for Thunder Bay. They're back to 5-side hockey, and they're 0-for-1 to start. Windsor goes into the corner to grab that puck. Pressured by Roy. North Stars trying to get away with it, but Kalen Roy pins Windsor up and takes the puck away. A good defensive play. Bombers will clear all the way down to the Thunder Bay end. Halishak with it, fires out middle of the ice, hits Paddington, probably saving an icing. But now Sioux Lookout with possession. Far side boards, it's Connor Burke. Flips it off the boards, but Thunder Bay there. Maloche in position to make the defensive play. A big hit down low in the corner. Windsor dropped Blake Burke of the Bombers. And now it's Malosh sending it around the near side boards. Winter trying to chip it out. Aiden Parker gets against the boards though, stops it with the body, and Sioux Lookout can continue on the forecheck. North Star still looking for the clear. They're not going to get it here either. It's denied once again with the puck. Bombers have it down low in the corner. Knocked away. And now it's Edison Weeks sending it out towards the Sioux Lookout zone. Some back and forth action early. Thunder Bay dominating in the shots thanks to that power play. Icing waved off here as the Bombers will start from their own zone. James has it there. Looks near side. Hale has it picked off. North Star's into the zone. Duakoff with it. One player with him. Centering pass not there, but DeRozier picks it up. The backhand goes wide. Another centering pass right onto the tape of Weeks, but his shot is blocked, and it looks like the net is off once more. We'll get another whistle. Whether it's a power play or even strength, Thunder Bay are finding players out front from these passes behind the net, just not able to get a lot on goal. And when they have gotten them on goal, Manners has been up to the task. Offensive zone faceoff coming. Plauscher wins the draw back for the North Stars, but nobody there to grab it. And they'll have to clear the zone and set back up. Pearson has it knocked away. Milburn playing it up the boards. Zone held by Boise. North Stars with the puck. In the corner is Pearson. Milburn knocks it away for a moment. He's able to track it back down, and now Boise just wraps it back in. Near side corner, Palmer absorbs a hit. Roger there, he sends it up top to the point. Boise crosses. Deschardins rips a shot, deflection out front, and it's stopped before it gets on goal by Baum. Bombers with it once more. Parker drops it off to Milburn. Milburn near side. Baum will deflect it into the zone. Thunder Bay plays it right back down. Sioux Lookout has to be careful here not to touch the puck. A good job by Lucas there, making sure the player got off the ice and they didn't get hit with a too many men penalty. Lucas now with the puck into the zone, throws one through on goal, kick save Lemieux. Roy unable to hold the zone. He'll be back out to play it. And now it's on the near side boards. Halishak fighting for it, taken away. Lucas, another good play on this shift. He's stringing a couple together as Clark, his shot doesn't get past Bertrand. Lucas with the puck. He'll walk it out front, takes the shot. Lemieux makes the save. And another shot out front deflected, doesn't make it on goal. Puck flipped out to the neutral zone. North Stars trying to get possession. Walking in, Paddington gets taken down. He'll get right back up to the puck, a good hustle play. And Thunder Bay now trying to get possession. Kalen Roy takes it for the Bombers near side, flips it down the ice, and that will have the length to go for icing. A great shift there for Alex Lucas of the Bombers, making smart plays all over the ice, good defensive plays as well, and the shift isn't over off of that icing. He has to stay out there. I'm sure we'll see the Bombers elect for a change at their first opportunity, but right now they have a line on the ice that's been out there longer than they would like. Face-off coming, whistle is right away again. Looks like Lucas will be kicked out of the circle, and Clark will take his place. Off the draw, Roy loses control. Weeks, a one-timer. Looks like Manners might have gotten the shoulder on it. It ends up over the net. And the Bombers able to get it out to the neutral zone. One player heads off as Weeks dumps it back in. Still, again, only one player changed on that forward line for the Bombers. Lucas gets the puck down low in the corner. Handed off now, it's Kalen Roy. Lucas near side boards at the blue line. Out towards the neutral zone, still with control. He'll give it over to the defender, Aiden Parker. Up to Hale. Hale unable to keep control, but it will give Sioux Lookout a chance to get another change in. It's Duakoff, skates right around the defender, his backhander saved by Manners, hits it with the stick and deflects in. A goal scored by Thunder Bay. DeRozier gets it, and I don't know if he even hit it with the stick. There's been a lot of traffic in front of the Sioux Lookout net this entire period, and Manners has made some big saves, but if there's one criticism you can make, it's that the rebounds have been there, and Thunder Bay now making the Bombers pay as we move to a 1-0 hockey game. Halfway through the first period, shots at 10-4, also in favor of Thunder Bay, as we have puck drop and we're back underway. Bombers into their own zone. Duakoff with it. Turns away from Pearson. It's picked up by James. James off the glass, but it hits someone in the Sioux Lookout bench, and we'll get another whistle. Jonah DeRozier gets the goal. Assist going to Bobby Duakoff and Edison Weeks. And that's the first score in this hockey game. Edison Weeks was third, I believe tied for third in the league in points coming into this game. Oh, actually, he was the standalone third player. And now he'll be one step closer to taking over second place from Dylan Phillips of the Lumberjacks, who are not in action today. Just a reminder, we have two more games after this one as the second day of our SIJHL showcase continues. Cam River and Fort Francis will play at 4, and then at 7 p.m. Dryden takes on the UW Superior ACHA club team as part of our exhibition match. Jonah DeRozier's first goal of the season, 4th assist for Bobby Duakoff, and 8th assist for Edison Weeks. 9:41 remaining in the first period. Defensive zone faceoff for the Bombers. Burke against Glauscher. Puck fired all the way around the boards, out to the neutral zone and past the defense. Icing waved off by the ref. Trebarki fighting for it down low. James has the puck hop his stick. He's in a race now for it. Deschardins on him. Deschardins able to take it away for a moment. He goes down, still fighting for it. Now the Bombers have possession. Duakoff goes up the boards just out of the reach of one, and that one will have the legs. We'll get the icing call and head back down to the Sioux Lookout zone. Thunder Bay early on in this game has picked up the pace that they found in the third period of the last. It was 2 periods of domination from the Lumberjacks, but then Thunder Bay found their stride and found their power play as that game continued and really took control all of the third period. And they've held on to that control here early against Sioux Lookout. It's Burke, though, in with a chance, takes a shot, save made by Lemieux, and he'll hold on for the whistle. Looks like a little bit of extracurricular activity there. Ref blows the whistle quite a few times, says, hey, we're not doing that. And both players will head to their benches. It looks like we do get a penalty assessed to Bertrand of the North Stars. And we'll get our first look at the Sioux Lookout power play. Off the face-off, Thunder Bay trying to get the clear. Patrick gets his skate on it and is able to hold the zone. Sioux Lookout just 12.2% on the power play this season. Trying to improve on that number. Baum gets it up top. Receives the pass back. He'll walk it towards the middle of the ice himself. Sends it down low, but it's out of the reach of Phil Parker. Patrick down there. He gets taken down, and we're going to go to 5-on-3 hockey. Slashing is the call on Thunder Bay. Looks like it is going to be the captain, Matthew Halishak, heading to the box. And now 1:33 left on the first penalty. So that's a long 5-on-3 upcoming for Sioux Lookout. And it starts with a face-off win as well. Connor Burke in the circle, getting them possession. Palmer has it up top. Sioux Lookout passing around a one-timer. Newman deflects wide. And we see them in the umbrella. The whole point of the 5-on-3 is just condense it as much as possible with the passing. Newman cranks a slap shot that wraps all the way around and out, and Thunder Bay will get a free change. You don't necessarily need the one-timers on the 5-on-3. With that much space, a team can just condense it down. They can get into great shooting opportunities and let your shooter be better than the goaltender, as Palmer goes for the no-look pass. And Sioux Lookout so far just trying to do a little too much on this 5-on-3. Newman will try to go around Catania. He plays good defense, but Sioux Lookout, two-man advantage, able to hold on to the puck as Burke sends a pass through. Nobody there. Thunder Bay will get another clear off of this as well. "15 seconds left in the first penalty, 40 in the second. Sioux Lookout would get a huge boost from this power play too if they could find the back of the net. Trailing by one early in this game. Hale with it, and Sioux Lookout 5-on-3. They're struggling to find the zone. Bombers with it again, another turnover. This will be not even cleared. It's going to be a 2-on-1 the other way. Feist with it, looks across for Weeks, but it's blocked, and now a backhand out front. Manners makes the save, the rebound's there. Corralled by the Bombers, they'll start it up ice as the second penalty comes to an end, and we're back to five-a-side hockey. So Lookout with it down low, though, in a shooting area. Shot up, Lemieux gets a piece of it with the glove and denies the Bombers their first goal of the game. North Stars going the other way. Duakoff trying to play it in. Weeks was there as well. A shot makes it through, and Manners steers it aside. Paddington down low. Two Bombers on him. Fighting for it now. Three Bombers down below the net, and it's Duakoff who comes away with it. A backhand out front. Bertrand on goal. Manners makes the save. Rebound there. Paddington tries to center it. Can't get control. And it's sent up the far side boards where the North Stars take back possession. Paddington, a centering pass, this time read and cleared by Parker. Milosh looks far side, but one player for the North Stars going off on a change. That will give the Bombers some time to clear, and they will get it down to the Thunder Bay end. Windsor with the puck. Loses control, and now it's Sioux Lookout. Aiden Parker up to Connor Burke. Back to Parker. Blake Burke with it now. Backhand finds Connor. Connor into the offensive zone, rips a shot. Lemieux makes the save. Halishak there to collect the rebound. Paddington has it tipped away from him. They'll get a second whack at it and get it out to the neutral zone. Some pressure onto Roy as he backhands it blind. Paddington into the offensive zone. Roy steps up on him, knocks it away, but loses the stick. Big scrum along the boards. Roy had just pinned the puck up there as he doesn't have a stick to work with. Puck kicked out. Burke trying to chip it out, but it's intercepted. Boise, a good stick there. Keeps the zone for Thunder Bay. And now it will be pushed out by Aiden Parker. Puck in the neutral zone. Blake Burke sending it across. Halishak bodies it down, takes it to the red line and dumps it in. Manners with the glove. He'll hold on for a whistle. 4:05 remaining in the first period of play. 1-0 for the North Stars. They're out shooting Sioux Lookout 14-7. Thunder Bay also really controlling the pace of play. Sioux Lookout's only pressure was early on in their 5-on-3, but Just trying to get a little too fancy with the two-man advantage. They gave up possession of the zone a couple times and weren't able to convert. Shot from the point deflects wide. Thunder Bay right back onto the attack. Pearson trying to get it to Gloucester, but Pearson will get it back. Going to the forehand. Puck was out front. Dukoff sends it into the corner, and now the Bombers will start the other way. Hale trying to track it down, but Anton will beat him there. James over to Dukoff. Puck played now by the North Stars defenseman, Jonah DeRosier. The only goal in this game as we near the end of the first period. He'll dump it in. Pearson knocked off the puck by the Sioux Lookout defender, now near side. Lone looks cross ice, has Hale there. Hale has it tipped away from him, but will recover. Palmer, near side to James. Back to Palmer. Palmer backhands it in, gloved down by Halishak. As the Sioux Lookout Bombers make another change, Thunder Bay will get possession. Duakoff has Weeks out front, looking for him, but it's deflected. And the Bombers with possession once more, backhanded straight out of play. And we will get a whistle. .248 remaining in the first period of action. Thunder Bay leading Sioux Lookout 1-0. Halishak up top, his shot ripped up over the net. Glove save made there by Manners. Not a shot on goal, but still, when your team's struggling, to get them all the whistles you can. Face-off won by the Bombers. Milburn, near side corner, wraps it all the way around. And Newman will backhand it over to Palmer. Palmer finds Baum, and now Baum into the zone, turns away from Bertrand. Up top, Milburn will rip a shot, makes it through, blocker save Lemieux. Bertrand racing for that puck, but Baum gets the stick on it first, knocks it down low. With the puck, Parker gets up to Palmer. His shot might have hit the face mask of Lemieux. Some pressure here for Sioux Lookout as we dwindle down. 2 minutes remaining in the first period. Palmer all the way back into his own end to play the puck. Has some trouble with it as it's up on end. And Edison Weeks there to provide the forecheck is making things messy. Baum will flip this one down the ice softly, avoiding the icing and allowing Sioux Lookout to get a partial change. Sioux Lookouts had a number of close calls in front of their bench changing with the puck being there. And part of it is just not a lot of hustle getting off the ice from some of the players as Lucas will bring this one in and have it taken away. It's an aspect of the game that can be easily cleaned up, and you don't want to take any risks putting this Thunder Bay team back on the power play when they sit at nearly 30% on the season. Lucas with the puck along the board, cycles it down low, just out of the reach of Clark. Malosh nearby, Windsor tips it out to the neutral zone. Roy looks to the far side, Clark is there, he'll take a hit from Paddington. Near side, Windsor with the puck at the red line, he'll dump it in, Manners blockers it aside. Paddington trying to get right out front, Katani gets his skate on it, cycles it down low, Windsor there. Clark with the puck, sends it over, finds an open area of ice, trying to get that clear, and Anton sends it back out to the neutral zone. Katani with Windsor, into the offensive zone, turns away from one. Puck pinned along the boards. Still fighting to get it out. Not much progress being made. Up to the point now, Anton sends it across. DeRosier has his shot blocked by Clark, but still possession for Thunder Bay. 15 seconds remaining in the period. Play continues. Sioux Lookout trying to get the clear. They will get it out of the zone. Dunn pushes it up and he'll dump it in. Connor Burke will go get it behind the Thunder Bay net. Chance for a shot, maybe. And that is stuffed and denied. And that will take us to the end of the first period of play. Thunder Bay out shooting Sioux Lookout 2-1, 16-8 the official tally. And Thunder Bay with the lone goal in the game. Jonah DeRosier able to get out front and slap home a rebound. Bobby Duakoff and Edison Weeks picking up the assist. A couple of penalties in that period as well. Thunder Bay went 0 for 1 on the power play. Sioux Lookout 0 for 2, including a minute and 30 seconds on a 5-on-3 where they just struggled to make anything work. But there is plenty of hockey game left, plenty of time for both teams to make adjustments and figure this thing out. We're in Game 1 of Day 2 of our SI JHL Showcase. The Thunder Bay North Stars leading the Sioux Lookout Bombers. We'll pick it up in the second period. You're listening to the SI JHL Showcase. For the second period of play from the SI JHL Showcase at Westman Arena in Superior. Puck dropped, and the second period has started. Thunder Bay holding a 1-0 lead over the Bombers of Sioux Lookout, and they have possession to start. Sioux Lookout trying to take it away. It's Bertrand with it. Bertrand, the forehand up the boards, intercepted by Baum, walked out a backhand. Newman bangs away, and he scores. An early goal for Sioux Lookout brings us back to 1 apiece. Tegan Newman gets the goal on the rebound out front. And we have a brand new hockey game, 1-1. We'll wait to see what assists possibly get called up on that goal as we get right back to play. Sioux Lookout right back in on the attack. Another chance, backhand, Burke, another one, a shot and a goal! Sioux Lookout back to back. Goals 11 seconds apart, and they've taken a 2-1 lead. Blake Burke scores off of the rebound. It was a backhander originally from Connor Burke. And Connor Lemieux, not a lot of help early from his North Stars teammates as both goals have come on rebounds right out in front of the net. Puck dropped in 31 seconds of the second period. We went from a Thunder Bay lead to a Sioux Lookout lead as Thunder Bay trying to even things up once more. Duakoff is passed through the front, intercepted by Blake Burke and sent down the ice. Halishak tracks it down near side. Duakoff a backhand across, looking for his teammate there, deflected into the Sioux Lookout end. Hits Feist with it. Along the blue line, throwing it in. Manners steers it aside. Duakoff slammed up against the boards as the puck is cleared by Sioux Lookout. It won't be on goal, and we'll get a whistle for icing. Two quick goals for Sioux Lookout. One scored by Tegan Newman. Assist going to Ty Baum. Newman's second goal of the year. Baum's first assist. And then Blake Burke getting the goal, his third of the year. Connor Burke getting his fourth assist. And Lucas Tremarki getting his fifth assist of the year. Just like that, Sioux Lookout to the 2-1 lead. We have a face-off puck drop, and we're back to play in the Sioux Lookout end. Puck sent behind the Bomber net. Roy is there off the back of the net. He goes around Edison Weeks. Bring it up the near side, backhands it out to the neutral zone. Weeks deflects the puck in deep, preventing the icing. And Manners will backhand it around his net up the near side boards. Puck flipped out down the ice. Bertrand picks it up there near side Boise. Boise at the blue line. Fires it up, and again, Paddington will be the one this time to deflect it in deep. Aiden Parker with it, looks near side. Hale getting it up the boards, but Bertrand holds the zone and softly dumps it in. Kalen Roy now with the puck up the far side. Taken by St. Arnaud. Edison Weeks dumps it back in. He'll head off on a change. Windsor takes his place. Aiden Parker up the near side. Hale gets it into the zone. DeRozier with it. Scored the lone goal for Thunder Bay in the first period. The North Stars get it to Paddington, who dumps it in. Down low, a centering pass right out front. Paddington to the backhand. Manners, the kick save. Paddington ends up on the goalie. They're still playing. Manners is down and out, and now we will get the whistle as Manners has not moved since Paddington landed on top of him. Manners now getting up. And we'll have a member from the Sioux Lookout bench coming down to take a look at him. Manners is up and won't even barely makes it inside the blue line, turns and heads right back towards the bench. Manners maybe just having the wind knocked out of him. It looked like Paddington didn't land on the head or neck area, which is a good sign, and he's back up catching his breath, and it looks like he'll be good to stay in this game. Manners back up, stretching out, and hopefully he'll be good moving forward. He will stay in the game as we get ready for a face-off in the Sioux Lookout zone. Off the draw, Sioux Lookout wins it back behind their net. Puck wrapped around near side boards. Clark deflects it up. Bertrand trying to stop it, but Sioux Lookout will be in offsides and we'll get another whistle. Lucas wins a faceoff straight back to Koff across for James, and he'll dump it in. Puck ends up around the near side where Takaff will once again send it back in deep. Garogier sends it behind. It's Bertrand. Across, Deschardins looking near side for Pearson, a little too long, and it's intercepted by the Bombers. Clark flips it in, and it's knocked down there by Thunder Bay. Pearson trying to start it up ice. He'll give it near side. Glauscher dumps it back in. Manners behind the net, stops the puck and rings it around himself. Up to the point where Anton, his shot will go wide. Koff gets it up to Lucas. Lucas gains the red line, trying to dump it in, but Anton gets a glove on it. Sioux Lookout only gets a partial change in. They would have liked to get more players off the ice, but without getting that puck all the way in deep, there was a couple players stuck out there. Halishak will now bring it into the zone as he flips it up, and it's knocked down behind the Bomber net. Stolen away by Weeks, though. His centering pass deflected. He had Katani coming down, unable to get it to him, and now Newman pushes the pace into the Thunder Bay end, but the goaltender, Connor Lemieux, able to shoot that puck away. Out in the neutral zone, Palmer crosses to Milburn. Milburn sends it all the way down, icing waved off by the linesman. Puck shot back out to the neutral zone, and Palmer loses control. Numbers for Thunder Bay. Weeks looks across, the one-timer shot up over the net. Puck flipped up, kicked down. Milosh holds the zone, ends up right out in front. Weeks takes a whack at it. Manners makes the save. Boise loses control at the blue line. It's in the neutral zone. Sioux Lookout trying to get possession. Milosh will dump it back in. Manners stops it there. Milburn will grab it. Milburn looking near side. Puck deflects to Newman. Newman has one man cross ice, but he'll flip it in. And Sioux Lookout will get a full five-man change. Duakoff trying to get control of the puck. He's marked there by Tremarky, who brings the puck up, trying to get it to Blake Burke. He can't. It's near the blue line. Kalen Roy will step up to hold his own. Puck cleared all the way down. We have a potential icing that will be called here against Thunder Bay. 14:33 remaining in the second period. Thunder Bay out shooting Sioux Lookout 19-12, but they've used goals in the first minute of the second period, 9 seconds apart, to take a 2-1 lead. Connor Burke will take the face-off for the Bombers against Paddington of the North Stars. North Stars with the puck, trying to get it out. It does clear the zone, but it will be dumped right back in by Blake Burke. Bombers in on the forecheck. Boise absorbs some contact. He's able to pass it up to Duakoff. Duakoff can't clear, though. Blake Burke has it. A player out front. The deflection save made by Lemieux. Puck cleared, and now Duakoff's in all alone. Parker trying to get back into the play. Duakoff to the backhand. He scores! Bobby Duakoff in all alone. And he dekes out the goaltender. Manners brings us even at 2 apiece. 14:01 remaining in the second period. We're now tied at 2. Sioux Lookout clears it out as one player there just absorbing a big hit. It will be icing as well on Sioux Lookout. That was Lone. He got run over, and now a little bit after the whistle, James trying to kick away the glove from St. Arnaud. Drew Maloche gets the assist as well for Thunder Bay. Duakov's 4th goal of the season, Maloche's 2nd assist. We're tied again at 2. Offensive zone faceoff coming for the North Stars. Deschardins will take the draw against Parker of the Bombers. Faceoff shot right on goal. Manners makes a quick save. And Sioux Lookout will clear once more. Another icing. Thunder Bay gets the goal, and now they are turning up the pressure. Same centerman in the faceoff circle. Draw one this time by the Bombers. Puck near side. Bertrand doesn't get enough of it, and it's sent in deep to the Thunder Bay end. North Stars with it, off of a skate out to the neutral zone. DeCoff. Lone will tip it in deep. DeRozier up the board. St. Arnaud is there, unable to clear. North Star still within the zone as a Sioux Lookout player has the stick slashed out of his hands. Interference is the call, and they will go on to the power play. A lot of talking happening. We get another whistle from the refs. But it's number 21, Jonah DeRozier, going to the box. Gets the penalty for interference. And Sioux Lookout will go on to the power play once more. 0-4-2 in the game. They actually had a 5-on-3 opportunity for a minute and a half and were unable to find the back of the net. They'll try to improve on that here. Off the face-off, clearing attempt initially stopped for the North Stars, but now Carter Anton will send it down the ice. DeCoff has it behind the goal. They'll start it there. It's Connor Burke bringing it into the offense zone. A backhand across to Blake Burke, who sends it behind the goal. Puck ends up on the net. We'll get a whistle. A couple players throwing shots at each other. And they will now separate. Face-off coming. One backwards by the Bombers. DeCoff up top with a puck. He's harassed there, though. Edison Weeks knocks it away, and he's going to be in all alone. Edison Weeks a chance to the backhand. Manners makes the save. Now Newman with it behind the goal. They'll start it up ice, trying to turn away from Edison Weeks, who's providing good pressure for the North Stars. Weeks all over him. Won't let him go anywhere. Newman gets the stick up high. Weeks is able to get out of there. Weiss, he takes one player down, and now things are getting heated between these two teams. Another penalty coming to the North Stars. Sioux Lookout may earn one here as well. As Halishak takes down Tremarky. And we'll have to wait and see what the result of this one is. The initial penalty being called on Thunder Bay. I believe that was Feist who took down Newman into the boards. Ref blows the whistle, tells the players to clear out and head back to their benches. Newman's slow to get up, but he does get up, which is a good sign. And now all that's left is to sort out that play and figure out what exactly is happening. Thunder Bay and Sioux Lookout captains waiting just outside the ref circle while they talk it out. Of course, anytime a scrum like that happens, both of the referees sit back and it's just their job to watch it and assess penalties. The linesmen are the ones who get to go in and do the dirty work to clean it up. And now we have the refs conferring with one another, seeing who had what. And it looks like Colby Feist might be given the door here for this game. Unsuccessfully tries to slam the door. The second attempt, he will get it. And he's done for the day. Not the best way to go off, but he'll be done. Thunder Bay still in a tie hockey game here, but you have to imagine if he's getting a game misconduct, there might be a 5-minute major tagged along with it. If you're just joining in, 12:16 remaining in the second period of our first game, second day of the SIJHL Showcase. And on the power play, the Bombers received a big hit along the boards from Colby Feist, who has been kicked out of the game. Tegan Newman going into the boards at an awkward angle, slow to get up, and then the ensuing scrum left the refs talking about potential penalties. At the very least, Feist's day is done. We won't see much more of him. Looks like the refs have made their decisions as they go and relay things to the captains. We'll wait for it to get called up to have the full scope of what's going on. Jonah DeRozier was already in the box, a 2-minute interference penalty. There's still 1:04 left on that penalty. And then we will put in also whatever gets added on here. One ref gets to explain it to the scorer, the other ref to the captain, and the linesman was explaining it to James of the Sioux Lookout Bombers. Also in this game, Thunder Bay has largely been in control, but the reason we're tied early on in the second period, within the first minute, we had goals back-to-back by Sioux Lookout in just 9 seconds. That's what allowed them to grab it, an early lead in that second period. Thunder Bay would even things up. It looks like Matthew Halishak will be stepping into the box for Thunder Bay. So the captain who got the description, or the explanation rather, from the refs and relayed to his bench, then gets to go sit down. We also have one player in the bench, I believe that's Tremarky for Sioux Lookout. And 5 minutes has been put up on the board for Thunder Bay. That's Colby Feist, who did get shown the door in this game. One could assume Halishak and Tremarky probably had offsetting coincidentals. And we'll go to a 5-on-3 again for Sioux Lookout. A little lackluster on their first one of the day, so they will get a second opportunity. And now another player going to the Thunder Bay penalty box. That one's St. Arnaud. So Sean St. Arnaud, Matthew Halishak, both in the box after that altercation for Thunder Bay. Colby Feist has been shown the door. And for Sioux Lookout, just one player, Lucas Tremarky, in the box. So a 5-on-3 at the very least, and there might be an immediate penalty that follows up. DeRozier's on the board. He might not get out of the box as soon as his penalty is done. We may stay at 5-on-3 for another 2 minutes. Newman with the puck up top, over to James. 5-on-3 commences. James walks it down, almost loses control on the pass, does lose control, but Newman's there to grab it. Newman down to Connor Burke, looks back door. Blake Burke, the one-timer, deflects wide, and the net's kicked off there by Lemieux, sliding over. We'll get a whistle. So Colby Feist gets the 5-minute in a game for head contact, and we'll wait for the other penalties to be entered in. Tremarky and Halishak both for roughing. And it looks like St. Arnaud is just in the box to serve the 5-minute penalty for Feist. He did not get one himself as play continues. Man, losing control as Sioux Lookout once again. That almost ends the 5-on-3, but Thunder Bay trying to get the quick change in. Almost gets punished, but they will get back in time. And they have 4 players on the ice. The penalty is not expired, which means they will have a too many men on the ice penalty. And they're going to have another 2 minutes of 5-on-3 action to kill off. It'll be Drew Maloche who gets to go in to serve it, and that Thunder Bay penalty box is crowded. So after the 5 seconds, DeRozier won't be allowed back on the ice, and that 2 minutes will then start for this most recent penalty of too many men on the ice. So 2 minutes and 5 seconds of a 5-on-3 for Sioux Lookout to try and take advantage. Play continues, Sioux Lookout with it. Puck is sent up top. Palmer near side to Patrick. Patrick down low. Newman with it. Back up to Patrick. Walks towards the middle. His shot saved. One-timer fanned on right out front and tapped in. Sioux Lookout takes the lead back on the 5-on-3. In the game of hockey, even when a team struggles on the power play, if you give them enough chances, they will eventually get it right. And then you can double that if you continue to put them 5-on-3 on the advantage. And it's Sioux Lookout figuring things out, finding the back of the net, and they'll take the 1-goal lead. They still have 3 minutes and 40 seconds of a 5-on-4. The minor penalty does come off the board, but now no matter how many times they score, that penalty is going to stay on the board. Play continues. Ty Baum with it into the zone. Bombers trying to set up their power play. They get it up top to Palmer. Near side Patrick. Palmer has the pass almost out of his reach, and the biggest problem with this power play for the Bombers have just been not having those tape-to-tape passes that need to be crisp and clean as Palmer cranks a one-timer that goes wide. Ty Baum finds the puck, and it looks like, again, the net is off, and we'll get another whistle. We're waiting for that goal to get put in to get the official ruling on who scored it, who got the assist. Scorekeeper's definitely being tested today after all those penalties, trying to keep everything straight on the score sheet. Face-off tied up. Sioux Lookout with possession. Newman will walk down low in the zone. Hale takes his spot. Hale rips a shot that's deflected. Lemieux never saw it, and it's a 2-goal lead for the Bombers. Not only a 2-goal lead, but another power play goal, and they still have 3 minutes left on the power play. Sioux Lookout a chance to really open things up. That first power play goal for the Bombers, Phil Parker gets credit unassisted. His third goal of the season, and that one, it looked like the shot might have been off the stick of Hale, but it was deflected out front. And we'll have to wait and see how it gets called up, as it looks like we did just lose our scoreboard. It might have reset itself, but it's a 4-2 game. Sioux Lookout leads with 10:07 remaining in the second period. Now they'll try to figure that out. Either way, Sioux Lookout has exploded for 4 goals so far in the second period. And we're just at the halfway point. 2 goals, 9 seconds apart in the first minute of the period. And now a 5-on-3 goal and a regular power play goal with a major penalty on the clock. 3 minutes of it still to go. Well, the center ice faceoff coming up as they try to figure things out. They'll actually go, it looks like, to 10:08 on the clock. (4-2), they have the score, and now they just need to add the penalty back up. One by one, we're getting everything sorted out. We just need the penalty in the period, and we're good to go. Don't even really need the period. We'll just take the penalty, and we can run with it from there. Penalty does get added up. That is the wrong penalty, and it's not nearly long enough. And the Sioux Lookout bench makes sure that the refs know that, and they'll go right back to figure this one out. It's the major that was assessed to Colby Feist as he got kicked out of the game. There's 2:53 remaining on it, I believe, at the time that the clock went down. 2:52 according to our broadcast, but of course that can be a second off at times just based on decimal points. The clock, the arena, the Jumbotron was showing 2:53 after the Sioux Lookout goal. Now the refs will talk it over again. Penalty will be cleared. They'll add up the one that should be up there. And hopefully we can get back to play in the SI JHL Showcase. Day 2, Game 1. Sioux Lookout leads. It'll be 2:52 on the board. And we are ready to go once again after a short delay. 4-2 is the lead for Sioux Lookout, and they have more time on the power play. Jack Hale will get credit for the goal on the power play, and assist going to Tegan Newman. And Sioux Lookout, the lead is 2. Pass near side out of the reach of Connor Burke. As Sioux Lookout will try to get to that puck, they do. Ty Baum tried to walk it out there. He'll get knocked down and lose the glove. Goes and picks it up. Connor Burke up top to Koff. With it, his shot doesn't make it through. It was Hale's 3rd goal of the season, the first assist for Newman as a centering pass knocked away. To Koff with it. Down low. Connor Burke behind the net. Finds Tremarky out front. His shot goes wide. Windsor, first one to the puck, and he will clear. 1:55 left on the power play. Again, this is a major penalty, so it will not come off the board. Play continues. Edison Weeks again on the penalty kill, giving Sioux Lookout all they can handle as he almost gets a chance right out in front. A great effort play by Weeks. But play continues now that Ty Baum has it in the offensive zone for the Bombers. Baum drops it down. Patrick back up. Baum walking towards the middle. Hands it off to Patrick. Cross ice. It's Phil Parker down low. Ty Baum. Once again, he switched sides of the ice and now will drop it off with the goal scorer, Hale. And it's intercepted there. A good stick and a good clear by the North Stars. James with the puck. Behind the goal. Trying to start it up ice. He's harassed there by Glauscher, but will get it off the boards, and it's Phil Parker into the offensive zone. Cuts across the slot with it. He'll just throw it in deep. DeRozier will be the first one there. Hale to provide pressure with Baum. Baum loses control, and now Halishak, a chance to clear, sends it around the boards, and it's kept in by Patrick. Hale down low. Ty Baum with it. Just over 30 seconds left in the power play for Sioux Lookout as they lose control. It's tipped forward. Pearson in a foot race will take the shot, steered aside by Manners. Patrick has Hale up the far side. Parker there with him as Hale carries into the offensive zone. His shot into a shin pad. Right out front though, another chip at it. And Lemieux might have gotten a piece of it, but it deflects up into the netting. We'll get a whistle. With only 13 seconds remaining on the power play for Sioux Lookout. They've already scored twice, once on a 5-on-3 and again on the ensuing 5-on-4. That has given them their 2-goal lead. Lucas to take the draw. He wins it backwards to Roy, but will get a whistle. Thunder Bay loses the draw, but their centerman gets booted from the circle, which means they get another chance at it, which is actually big on the penalty kill. If they get a clean win and a clear, that works out in their favor. Puck ends up out in front of the net, though. Clark takes a whack at it, and nothing there. Aiden Parker gets the puck up top, walking towards the middle. We're back to even strength. Aiden Parker with the puck. He'll crank a slap shot up high. Wouldn't have been on net, but it's gloved down either way and held for the whistle by Connor Lemieux. .7:11 remaining in the second period. We're still in game one of our second day of the SIJHL Showcase. A reminder, later on, the next game, Cam River will take on Fort Francis. And in the final, we'll have an exhibition, the Dryden GM Ice Dogs taking on the UW Superior Yellow Jackets, the ACHA club team for UW Superior. After yesterday, little movement in the standings. Cam River still well out in first place with 17 points. Dryden did make up some ground. They're up to 12 points. Thunder Bay North Stars currently playing third place team at 11 points. Red Lake Miners are the fourth place team with 10. Wisconsin Lumberjacks sit in fifth with 9 points. The Sioux Lookout Bombers, a win here would vault them over the Lumberjacks, who are not in action. They're at 8 points in sixth place, and last place the Fort Francis Lakers with 2 points. Face off, and we're back to play in the second period. Down low, it's Lucas. He gets hit by 2 players, but keeps control of the puck. Up to the point, a one-timer for Roy is deflected, and now the North Stars have numbers the other way. 3-on-2. Deschardins, into the zone. A backhand out front, stopped by Manners, and now the North Stars headed back, but a good back check. Katani's going to get back in the play, and Aiden Parker just backhands it into the zone where it's gloved by Lemieux and held for a whistle. .644 remaining in the second period of action. Sioux Lookout Bombers 4 goals in this second period, and they've taken a 4-2 lead. Face-off won by Paddington of the North Stars. Puck sent around the near side, chipped up and out. With the puck, Palmer looking cross ice just out of the reach of his D partner. Sent back into the zone where Palmer stops it. Tremarky with it there as he backhands it in. Blake Burke will give chase, but E.J. Paddington beats him to the puck. Thunder Bay trying to start an attack up ice. Milburn holds the zone. North Stars circle back. DeRozier up to Weeks. Weeks, his backhander deflected, but he's still going to have possession. And Edison Weeks carries in a shot, glove save made by Manners. And we'll get a whistle with exactly 6 minutes left in the second period of play. Wilshire to take the face-off for the North Stars. Ty Baum in there for Sioux. Lookout. Face-off won cleanly by the North Stars. A shot through Manners makes the save and holds on for another whistle. Shots favor the North Stars 26-17, but the Bombers have just been more efficient on the ice, scoring 2 power play goals and goals 9 seconds apart early on in the period. Face-off won backwards by the Bombers, but the North Stars will get there first. Taken away, and now it's DeKoff, a backhand, looking for Newman, but just out of his reach in the neutral zone. Puck might have been played by both teams with a high stick, but the rest will let it go. Parker with it into the zone. Backhand out front, just out of the reach of Baum. Now Pearson will be with the puck in the neutral zone. Carries in the offensive zone for Thunder Bay. Hands it off. Sinarno out front. And nobody there to tap it in as it gets past Manners. Voicey backhands it in deep. Pearson down low, loses control of the puck to James. Puck wrapped around to the point where Halishak is waiting for it. He hands it off. Deschardins rips a shot up over the net. Hits the glass. And stays back there as now Parker will push up ice. Phil Parker with it into the offensive zone. Trying to go around a defender. He gets it onto the forehand but can't get the shot off. Newman there with control of the puck. It's Newman down low. Parker centering pass intercepted. One player goes down and loses the helmet. That was Phil Parker as he'll try to get his helmet back on. He heads off right out front. Kalen Roy picks his spot and scores. Puck deflects out front, and now a fight after the whistle. No gloves came off. Deschardins throwing hands, though, with a Sioux Lookout player. It doesn't matter. The Bombers were down one man as it was Phil Parker lost his helmet down low. Maybe Aiden Parker, actually, but Kalen Roy gets the puck in the slot, and he buries it, and the goal will stand. Sioux Lookout, 5 goals in the second period. It was Aiden Parker who was wrapped up with Deschardins. It was Phil Parker who lost his helmet. And with all that going on, it doesn't matter. Kalen Roy takes advantage, and he gives his team a 5-2 lead. Deschardins gets thrown into the box as he gets his equipment sorted out. And with 4:34 remaining in the second period, we've had a little bit of everything in this one. Sioux Lookout bench getting an explanation from the refs as they'll relay it back over to the scorekeepers in the box. Sioux Lookout 2-for-5 on the power play today. That's 40%, well above the 12% they were sitting at coming into the game. Rather 15%, excuse me. And now it looks like the North Stars will be getting an extra 2-minute penalty here. Oh no, both penalties, excuse me, will go on the board. That's right, we will head to 4-on-4 play. DeRozier and Aiden Parker get the penalties. But Sioux Lookout gets the goal, and they now have a 3-goal advantage. As play continues. Just over 4 minutes left, 4-on-4 play. Katani going for it down deep, looking for his other winger, but it's intercepted by the Bombers. Patrick sends it in, lone the other forward, centering pass, nobody there. A change being made for the Bombers, and Dukoff off the bench will gather that puck. Down now into the Thunder Bay zone as they try to get possession. DeRosier backhands it up the boards. Katani waiting for it there. Bertrand with it. Sioux Lookout playing a little passive on defense. They're not in a rush to go anywhere. They have the 3-goal lead, and they're happy to eat clock as well. Now Thunder Bay will start it up into the offensive zone. Edison Weeks with it up to the point. Boise trying to get it back to Weeks. Fighting for it in the zone. Edison Weeks, a good play. Gets it up top. A shot attempt possibly coming. It's fanned on though and tipped. And the Bombers have it going the other way. It's Palmer. Looks near side for Blake Burke. Just out of his reach, but he will poke it away from Boise. Bombers with it. Pass, cross ice. Palmer will track it down in the corner. Palmer with it. Backhands it over to Connor Burke. He dodges away from one, cycles it to Dukoff. And now both the defensemen for Sioux Lookout are the lowest players in the offensive zone. You don't see that very often. Blake Burke gets the puck. Dukoff goes to the front of the net. Drops it off. Connor Burke pokes it past one. Connor Burke with it. Loses an edge, but backhands it out front. We're back to five-side hockey. A shot through by Blake Burke. Lemieux got a piece of it. Play continues. Kalen Roy got the goal for the Sioux Lookout Bombers. Ty Baum and Phil Parker both get assists. And now the Bombers coming the other way. James, his shot deflects up over the net. The 2 penalties are listed officially as roughing after the whistle to Aiden Parker, and Nolan Deschardin is behind the goal. Another shot attempt coming for Tremarky. But it's Thunder Bay who has it going the other way. Duakoff, Edison Weeks with him, harassed from behind, gets the shot off, but it's high over the net. Aiden Parker will chop it all the way down the ice, but it gets past the Thunder Bay player and icing waved off. Anton Carter with it down low. He's harassed by Ty Baum. Wanted a trip, yelled at the ref, but doesn't get it called. North Stars with the puck, going the other way. Carried in, a nice pass, looking cross ice, and a couple slashes, and that one will get called. Carter Anton didn't get the pass across, and he just took 2 wild hacks at the Sioux Lookout player, and he won't even argue that one. He goes straight to the box. Anton could switch teams in the SIJHL. That slash was worthy of a lumberjack, but either way, he'll go to the box, and Sioux Lookout another chance on the power play. Face off, and it's won by Thunder Bay. They'll send it down the ice, and the North Stars just need to calm things down. They're spending a little too much time in the box. They dominated this first period, and you'd think, especially with the third period they had last night against the Lumberjacks, if they can kill off this penalty, they're still very much in the game. They just need to clean things up a bit. Sioux Lookout, though, they would love a dagger here. Palmer rips a shot, blocker saved by Lemieux. Hale down low to Baum. Baum up to Patrick. Patrick across again to Palmer. Palmer down low. And it's Phil Parker. Had an assist on the last goal. Back to Palmer's one-timer. Hits Windsor up high. Windsor gets up to his knees and clears it. What a play for the forward of the North Stars. You love to see that. Blocks the shot and has the wherewithal to get back to his knees and clear the puck. Hale will start a backup ice for the Bombers. Carries into the offensive zone, and Hale will drop it off. Connor Burke behind the net. Blake Burke is there. Blake Burke with it. Up to Newman, to Koff, his shot, a one-timer, and Blake Burke taps it in. Sioux Lookout with 6 seconds left will carry over a 4-goal lead into the third period. Sioux Lookout seems to have figured out the power play. That'll now be 3, 4, 6 on the day, 50%. A couple 5-on-3s will help you get things going. But now a player goes to the box for Sioux Lookout, and they may have taken it unsportsmanlike at the end of that play. So number 7, Jack Hale, will be in the box, and Thunder Bay will start the third period on the power play. A team, they are trailing by 4, but used 3 power play goals in the third period to get a comeback victory over the Lumberjacks. And they will be on the power play to start, and you'd think a quick goal might be enough of a bump to get them going. We still have to finish the second period, though, as there was 6 seconds left on the clock, a little bit of a tie-up, but now it'll be whistled with 1.3 seconds left. So one quick face-off. Thunder Bay may try to get a shot off the draw. Off the face-off, Weeks does get the shot off, but the clock will expire. And we will head to the third period. 6-2 the score in favor of Sioux Lookout as they get all 6 goals in this period. It started at 5-on-5 play in the first minute of the period. Goals at 9 seconds apart for the Sioux Lookout Bombers. Got them the 1-goal lead. Tegan Newman assisted by Ty Baum, and Blake Burke with assists going to Lucas Tremarkey and Connor Burke. Thunder Bay, 6 minutes into the period, would even it back up. Bobby Duakoff with an assist going to Drew Maloche. From there, though, it was all Sioux Lookout as a 5-minute major in a game misconduct was assessed to Colby Feist of the North Stars for head contact, along with a couple other penalties, would put Sioux Lookout on their second 5-on-3 of the day. Phil Parker would make them pay first with the power play goal unassisted. Then on the ensuing 5-on-4, Jack Hale would find the back of the net, an assist going to Tegan Newman. At even strength, Kaylin Roy would score for Sioux Lookout. That was 15:26 into the period, and then with 6 seconds remaining, Blake Burke, the tap-in goal on the power play on a rebound, would give them their 6th goal of the frame, but that was on Carter Ant's slashing penalty. Thunder Bay would then get the quick power play as Jack Hale took a cross-checking penalty after the goal, after the whistle, which is why the goal was allowed to stand. But Thunder Bay will go into the third period with a power play. We saw an impressive comeback win last night for the North Stars. Well, now they will need to do that and some more to get back into this one. Sioux Lookout leads it 6-2. We'll be back for the start of the third. You're listening to the SIJHL Showcase. For the third period of play at the SIJHL Showcase, Day 2, Game 1, Sioux Lookout, 6 second period goals to take a 6-2 lead. And Connor Lemieux still in the goal for Thunder Bay. Right off that faceoff, puck ends up down in his end, and he'll cover it for a whistle. 21 shots on goal listed for the Bombers, 6 goals scored, 3 of them on the power play. Right now they'll be killing a penalty that was issued with 6 seconds left in the second period. So Thunder Bay, an avenue to get back into this game is through the power play. And this one's starting to look like some of the SIJHL Showcase games of old, with the penalties just adding up on the sheet. 4 penalties for the Bombers, 9 for Thunder Bay. As this puck ends up all the way down the ice, and we have icing on Thunder Bay. Not really able to set up a power play early, but they still have a minute and a half left with the man advantage. Off the face-off, DeRozier sends it back to Bertrand. Bertrand from behind his own goal gives it near side to Chardons, looking cross ice. North Stars into the attacking zone, trying to get it set up with the man advantage. A quick shot though off of a shin pad, and the North Stars have to track it down and regain possession, but it's off the stick of DeRozier, and Bertrand all the way back into his own zone to pick it up. Bertrand spins away from one. North Stars back in the offense zone, a backhanded pass, nobody there. And the North Stars only 50 seconds left with the man advantage. Halishak sends it near side. Weeks with the puck. His centering pass on a stick of Paddington, takes the shot, but Manners makes the save. Anton throws the puck back around the boards. Halishak trying to hold the zone. He does. Anton swatting at the puck, but Lone will get there and he will clear. It's a full 4-man change for the Bombers. 20 more seconds left on their penalty. Halishak up the ice. He'll carry into the offensive zone. Despite 4 penalties for Sioux Lookout, 2 of them have been evened up, so this is only the second power play opportunity. Paddington, his shot doesn't make it on goal. Behind the net, just seconds left on the penalty. And back onto the ice is Jack Hale. He'll go to the bench. It's cleared by Sioux Lookout. And icing is called as the penalty did expire, so they'll head back to their end and not be allowed to change. But for Thunder Bay, it's unsuccessful on the man advantage, and they trail by 4 with 17:59 remaining in the game. Blauscher wins the face-off up to the point. Malosh sends it back in deep behind the net. St. Arnaud with it. Trying to cut out towards the middle, but Tremarky knocks it away. North Star still with possession for a moment. A good stick though. Connor Burke gets the poke check. Sends the puck up the boards. Backhanded out to the neutral zone. Carrying it up with the puck. Boise right at the blue line. Gives it over to Pearson, but he's in a step early. And we will have offsides on the North Stars. Off the face-off, Sioux Lookout trying to get possession along the boards. They do. Roy cross ice to his deep partner. That's sent up and deflected out of play. So we get another whistle. Neutral zone face-off coming up. And we'll go to the Sioux Lookout side of the neutral zone. Deschardins in the circle against Baum. Face off, one backwards. Boise looks near side for Windsor. Windsor loses control of the puck. It's chipped up to the point where Malosh will hold the zone. Boise knocks it forward a little bit, but now Sioux Lookout gets the clear. It's Malosh, last man back to pick up the puck. Looking near side, but it's out of the reach of Windsor, and that will be icing on Thunder Bay. We'll head down to their end. A lot of whistles to start the third period of play, but no goals. We're still at 6-2 in favor of the Bombers. Alex Lucas into the faceoff circle against the Chardons of the North Stars. We get the ref saying something is amiss, but they'll fix it and have the faceoff. Thrown in deep into the North Star end. Fighting for it is Voicey. He wraps it around. Malosh is there, and Malosh up the boards. Pressured by a couple players, but the North Stars will clear. Dukoff in deep. Boise tracks it down. Buck bounced over to Malosh as he'll clear again off the change for the North Stars. Almost getting a chance going the other way, but the Bombers able to settle. Dunn will send it in deep. Lucas, the first one on the forecheck. North Stars continue up the other end. Duakov with it into the offensive zone, poked away by Dukoff, and now it's Lucas. Gaining the red line, he'll dump it in and head off on a change. North Stars starting it up the other way. Rogier with it, he gains the red line and throws it in deep. Milburn, first one there for the Bombers, sends it far side. Poked out of the zone, but North Stars trying to reclaim possession. Paddington there, Palmer dumps it in. North Stars continue up ice. Edison Weeks on the near side. Puck just out of his reach, and Palmer will once again have it for the Bombers. Blake Burke down low behind his own net. Bounces it off the boards back to Milburn. Bombers with it still in their own zone, having trouble pushing it up ice, but as long as they have possession and wasting time as it's a flip out, Blake Burke gets it out to Tremarky. He might have a chance to get a bad angled shot off, misses the net, it wraps all the way around to Glauscher. Glauscher spins it around. St. Arnaud there lets the puck go by him, and Tremarky clears the zone, gives it over to Dukoff, or rather Lone entering the zone. Lone across for Aiden Parker, and he'll send it in down low. Couple players fight for it there. Patrick has it on his stick. He goes up the boards, but nobody against the boards. Aiden Parker a little out of position, and it results with Sioux Lookout heading all the way back into their own end. Kalen Roy with the puck, being harassed by Pearson, and Pearson ended up almost getting a shot off for it, but now it's Malosh. Knocked away, fought for a penalty coming. We'll wait to see who it's assessed on. It is Thunder Bay who will get the penalty. Cross-checking the call with 14-13 remaining in the period. Magnus Pearson, who up to that point was having a good shift, he'll be sent off. And the Bombers go back onto the power play. Pearson gets the cross-checking. The Bombers 3-4-6 on the power play already. A chance to go even better. 6-2 is their lead. As play gets underway, the man advantage. Bombers with the puck. It's Blake Burke. Over to Connor. Up top, James back to Connor Burke. Newman near side. Newman throws it out front off the skate of a Thunder Bay player. Doesn't make it in the net though. Play continues as Sioux Lookout gets possession. Right out front, the one-timer attempt. Unable to get it off, Tremarky, and now Thunder Bay, sensing a little bit of disorganization, is trying to up the pressure on this penalty kill. Rogier gets it, but has it poke-checked away. And the Bombers with the puck, unable to really set it up though. Rogier knocks down one player, throws him back into the boards. I believe that's Connor Burke having trouble getting back up. But now Blake Burke there to grab the puck. Right on the front door, a one-timer is denied. And the puck cleared by Thunder Bay. That was Tremarky getting the shot off. He'll head off on a change. Sioux Lookout pushing the puck back up ice. Hale with it. Stick handling through a couple players, has a poke checked away, and the North Stars will clear the zone once more. 30 seconds remaining on the power play for Sioux Lookout, a 4-goal lead. As Ty Baum brings it into the offensive zone. Baum with it, looking for a pass. He finds it now up to Patrick. Over to James. James will rip a shot that doesn't make it through. Backhand goes wide. Phil Parker with the puck. Down to Baum. Baum up top. Patrick slides over to James. James takes another shot, and that one will be swallowed for a whistle. So unless Sioux Lookout gets a quick one here in the next 4 seconds, they will go down to 3-4-7 on the night, which is still very good for the power play, of course. Off the face-off. Puck played high in the Thunder Bay zone, but now they'll get it back. Malosh to Boise. Finds Duokoff. Duokoff entering the zone, throws one wide of the goal. Near side boards. Both teams trying to track it down. It ends up in the neutral zone. Malosh, his shot goes in. Manners will stop it and give it to Milburn. Milburn off the boards up to the blue line. Boise holds the zone for a moment, but Milburn knocks it away. Dunn absorbs a hit from Paddington. North Stars take possession in the neutral zone. Paddington avoids a hit from one, hands it off to Duokoff. Centering pass knocked away by the Bombers. And now going the other way with speed. It's Lucas. Turns away from the defender. A good patient play as he'll send it behind the net to Clark. Clark with the puck, a centering pass. Lucas can't get the backhander on goal. He'll go back behind the net and get the puck. Lone sends it up top. Kalen Roy, his shot goes wide. Lone loses a stick. He'll go pick it back up. But down low, Jack Hale giving the North Stars some problems as now they'll finally get possession. Weeks with it. Turns away from one and he falls down. Taking down Hale, but he'll get back up and head off on a change. North Stars trying to push it up to Windsor, but it's taken away by the Bombers. Kalen Roy fans on the pass attempt. Second whack at it, he'll get it out down to the North Star end. Deschardin backhands it behind the goal. Bertrand up the far side. Deschardins will keep it going now into the offensive zone. He's harassed by a couple players. Gets the shot off. Manners the save. Rebound was out front, but the Bombers will get control of it behind the net. Aiden Parker, a dangerous pass towards the front of the net, but it's taken there by Patrick. He'll skate it to the red line and dump it in. We're closing in on the halfway point. We're at the halfway point, actually, of the third period. Sioux Lookout still leading 6-2 despite being outshot 30-23. Two players going at it there, Kalen Roy and Hayden Katani, giving each other a couple shots that's pinned along the boards. Still, these players not really able to separate it. Tyler DeKoppel swinging. Now Katani takes a shot at Kalen Roy in the back. A big hit, too. And Sioux Lookout also going the other way. Blake Burke, Connor with him, sauces it. A one-timer, he buries it. Put that one on the highlight reel. 7-2, Sioux Lookout takes the lead. Oh, physical plays down in the corner, and the two teams get a little too focused on that, and the Burke brothers say, no, we want to do it on the other end. A great pass across by Blake Burke, and Connor Burke buries the one-timer. A 7-2 lead now for the Sioux Lookout Bombers. Off the face-off play continues. Sioux Lookout into the zone. A shot makes it through, kick save made. And Baum with the puck. Bomb up to the slot, rips a shot, save made again. Paddington will get it going the other way. Weeks with it. Drop pass out of the reach of Paddington, and it'll be pushed up ice by the Bombers. Tyler DeKoff also getting assist on that play as the shot comes in, and Manners will hold on for the whistle. Sioux Lookout has all but put this one away with the 7-2 lead. 8:42 remaining in the third period. We're still in the first game of the second day of our SIJHL showcase. Still coming up in the next one, Cam River, the #1 team in the league, will be taking on the Fort Francis Lakers. And in our nightcap, the Dryden GM Ice Dogs playing an exhibition match against the UW Superior Yellow Jackets ACHA club hockey team. Plenty more action in store, so keep it tuned in here for more SIJHL hockey. Bombers up to 7 goals on just 25 shots. It's a defensive zone face-off for the Bombers as they look to put a bow on this game. Deschardins in the circle for the North Stars. Gets the puck to Windsor. It's a mad scramble out front, but it'll end with the Bombers carrying the puck up ice. Dunn at the red line, dumps it in. And the goaltender, Lemieux, will just hop on that one and hold on for a whistle. Although the website does say Aiden Thompson is the one in goal. As we have a fight right off of the face-off. Dunn dropped, but he gets back to his feet before the linemen get in. The linesman can't break it up in time. And now Windsor thought he won the fight. He'll have to do it again. As Dunn back up, gets the helmet off of Windsor, and Windsor just throws him down to the ice. This time the linesman will break it up. And the two players say, hey, nice fight. And Windsor heads off, trying to fire up his team a little bit. Dunn doing the same. Dunn having a little trouble getting the door open there down by his locker room. They'll have to request some assistance. Do it there. So we get our first fight of the day. We only had one official fight yesterday as well. As I was saying before, Connor Lemieux is listed as number 29 on the roster, but it did look like the backup goalie on the bench for the North Stars was wearing a green jersey, which makes me think a jersey was forgotten, and maybe Aiden Thompson is in the net just borrowing one from Lemieux, as we have a goal right off the face-off, and it is officially a rout. The Sioux Lookout Bombers, after the fight, they'll grab another goal, and we'll go up 8-2. Looks like number 17, Graham Patrick, will get the goal. We'll wait for any assists to get called up as play continues. Knocked up by Thunder Bay. Palmer's the one who goes back and gets it for the Bombers, trying to carry it up ice. And now we get to a delicate area with the refs where you've had a fight and things are out of hand in terms of the scoreboard, but certainly doesn't mean the players are done playing, and the game can get physical real quick, so we'll have to see how tightly the refs call this one for the remainder. Lone with it. He looks middle of the ice, finds Hale. Hale dodges a hit from Halishak. Bertrand carries up ice for the North Stars. His shot deflects wide. One player taken down from behind into the boards. A penalty coming, and we will get the whistle right away. I believe that was Duakoff who will be headed to the box. Some cooler heads prevailing, as I believe that's Blake Burke in there keeping his team away. Or maybe, nope, that's Connor Burke, excuse me. Just says, hey, we're not doing this, guys. Get back. We'll take the power play. Duakoff heads to the box for the North Stars. So they'll report up the Duakoff penalty, and they'll also talk to the Thunder Bay coach here. But refs maybe also giving each other a word about, hey, we have to keep this one in line. We can't let these two teams get even more out of hand. As Thunder Bay more so than Sioux Lookout, but both teams have been piling up the penalty minutes and the penalties in general. Sioux Lookout up to 13 penalty minutes on 6 infractions. Thunder Bay will be at 36 penalty minutes on 12 infractions. And with still 1 to go in, so we'll actually be at 38 minutes with 13 infractions. As Bobby Duakoff gets the cross-checking penalty. And Sioux Lookout, their 8th power play opportunity. They're 3 for 7 so far. Edison Weeks short-handed will look for a goal. Backhand on net. Manners knocks it down. He can't find the puck, and so we'll have to have a whistle here. Face-off coming in the Sioux Lookout zone. Won by the North Stars. Shot doesn't make it through on goal. Blake Burke along the boards with the puck. He'll take it back. Plenty of time. Obviously a 6-goal lead. No urgency at all for Sioux Lookout. Burke drops it off. Carrying up ice now. Newman centering past Connor Burke right out there. Loses control. Blake Burke tries to get the shot off. He can't. Puck lost in a skate. And now Blake Burke there to grab it. Centering pass finds James. Rips a shot up over the net. And the puck will be chipped up the boards. Blake Burke gets it up near the blue line. Sending it down. Shamarky has it taken away by Anton, who can't clear. And it's dumped back in. Hayden Katani, first one there. He will get it out, and he gets dumped, and Sioux Lookout will be headed to the box now as well. Halishak is evening it up, though, as he is harassing the player on the ice. Katani took the original hit from Burke. Halishak took down Burke, and this is what we talked about with the game possibly getting out of hand. The initial penalty taken, and then Halishak just mugs Burke after the fact. And both teams not happy with one another in an 8-2 game where you're just trying to get out of it at this point. But we still have 6.5 minutes to go. Katani slow to get up, but gets up under his own power and is able to skate off. Connor Burke was, I believe, the player who will get the original penalty there. But he was also slow to get up, so for him, before he can go to the penalty box, he needs to be checked out. And we'll wait to see what's awarded to Halishak as well. Penalties running rampant, reminding me of some of the SIJHL showcases of old in Spooner where 2 or 3 game sheets were needed just to keep track of all the penalties. And we're getting there as well in this one. The officials still talking this one over, trying to sort out everything. .54 seconds left on the Bobby Duakoff minor. It looks like Halishak might have been shown the door for this game, which would be the 3rd ejection for Thunder Bay in this one game. It happened with Colby Feist in the second period. He got a 5 in a game for head contact. And then Dylan Windsor and Lucas Dunn had a tilt here in the third period, each getting 5 in a game. And if Halishak has shown the door, so he'll be the third Thunder Bay player, 4th overall with a game misconduct. Still waiting to see what the final result is here, though, from this play. If you're just joining us, Sioux Lookout started a little slow but turned it on in the second period. 6 goals they scored in that period. They've added 2 more here and have the big lead. The Bombers will have a 5-minute major on the board, and it looks like that is Connor Burke, who will get kicked out for the hit on Hayden Katani, and then Halishak is just up for roughing as of now. Which means that this is how it stays on the board. For 54 seconds, Sioux Lookout would have a 4-on-3, and then they would spend 1:06 seconds of time at a 4-on-4, and then they would have to kill off a 3-minute penalty that does not come off the board. And of course, whoever's on the ice whenever doesn't really matter at this point. The game is pretty much done. But Halishak, it looked like originally had been kicked out. He'll just get a minor, it seems like. Although Milosh will go into the box as well. So we're going to wait for this all to get updated and figure out what just happened in this play. Halishak still being in the game is a little bit of a surprise. Burke got kicked out for his hit on Katani, and then Halishak dumped him, jumped on him, and pounded him on the ground to the point of it being assault, but he'll get out, it looks like, with a 2-minute minor. And so it's 4-on-3 to resume play. 6:29 left in the third period. He's going to whistle right away again. Connor Burke gets 5 in a game for head contact. Logan James got 2 minutes for Sioux Lookout as well for unsportsmanlike conduct. Matthew Halishak got a double minor for roughing and unsportsmanlike conduct, one of those canceling out with the Logan James unsportsmanlike. And so that is how our penalties ended up. Halishak gets the double minor, Burke gets shown the door, and Logan James picked up a minor as well. Hayden Katani with a he'll clear, a 4-on-3 for another 20 seconds, and then we'll be evened up at 4-on-4. Under 6 minutes to go in the third period, and you get the sense that maybe everyone except the players here just want to get out of this game. Milburn, he'll put one over the shoulder of Thompson, and he scores while on the power play. So it will be a power play goal. We'll move to 4-on-4 hockey, and the Bombers take a 9-2 lead as they are pouring it on in Superior. Duakoff penalty comes off the board. We go to 4-on-4 play. As we continue with play. Still a 4-on-4 as we have time on the board. Lost our graphics there. We'll update it at the next whistle. Hale trying to play the puck up ice for Sioux Lookout. As it's taken by Lucas, he'll drop it over to Aiden Parker, who loses control. ends up in on the goal. Assist going to Ty Baum, so it's Milburn from Baum. Play continues. We're 4-on-4 hockey for another 40 seconds. Sioux lookout with it in the neutral zone. Lucas will just dump it in. Clark goes to get it as he takes a hit from Boise. A big hit down low in the corner. Puck pinned up there. Both teams fighting for it. Edison Weeks trying to dig it out, but Takoff will hold the zone. Takoff gets past Rogier as he's trying to get the centering pass, but the North Stars will take it. Paddington grabs it and goes, but we have a cross-checking penalty coming, and it looks like DeRozier will be going to the box for Thunder Bay. So we go to a 4-on-3 for 5 seconds. And then it's back to 4-on-4 play for 1:55. Faceoff will be in the Thunder Bay zone. One of the defenders, it looks like Milburn, will have to be aware of that player coming out of the box. And it looks like it'll be Milosh coming out. He's serving one of Halishak's penalties in his 2 minors that he was assessed. Milosh back on the ice right off on the box. And it's a 4-on-4. As play continues, 4-on-4 hockey for 1:40. We have 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the game. Sioux Lookout Bombers, a monumental 7-goal lead on the North Stars. It's 9-2. As Hale will chip it out to the neutral zone. Trying to track it down there was Lone, but he'll let it go. Now Boise sends across ice. Katani there. Milburn steps up, knocks down the puck. He has it. Thunder Bay was trying to make a change, but they'll stop it there. And the puck is gloved and held on. 3:46 remaining. Tremarkey wins the faceoff. Aiden Parker ends up with it. He'll crank a shot. Save made out front. Now North Stars with it. Carter Anton will start it up ice. He looks far side. Magnus Pearson there across the blue line. Gets to St. Arnaud. He gets knocked off the puck. Bombers will go the other way. Patrick up to Tremarkey. Tremarkey to Patrick. Gets it back. Roy back down low. Wraps it around the boards. Tremarkey will be there. He'll take a hit at Anton. Gets the puck as he tries to dodge away from one. We have 30 seconds left of 4-on-4 play. 3 minutes left in the game. One player knocked down. And Pearson sends it near side. St. Arnaud is there. He'll take a hit from Baum. And the puck taken away by Kalen Roy. Has a goal in this game into the offensive zone. His shot ripped up over the net. Wraps all the way around and ends up back in the Sioux Lookout end. Baum with it. Goes behind the goal. Sets up there. Taking his time as he'll be on the penalty kill now. Thunder Bay right onto the power play. 55 seconds left on the power play for Thunder Bay as they started up the other way. Paddington into the zone. That was Duakoff down low, got the puck, and he fires it all the way back into his own end, looking for a quick pass. 35 seconds left in the power play. 2 minutes left in the game. Bombers lead the North Stars 9-2, despite being outshot 31-29. And a fanned pass by Boise almost ends up in a lone by Hale. Play continues. James with it, and he'll clear. 15 seconds left. Intercepted. Hale with it. Hale looking cross ice. He finds Dukoff, who takes a shot. Save made. North Stars take control. DeRozier. The penalty ends. It was served by Blake Burke. He'll go back to the bench. And it will be shot out of play by the Sioux Lookout Bombers. We'll get a whistle, and with 1:18 left to play, we're just about done. A smart move. Two of the leading scorers for the Sioux Lookout Bombers team are the Burke brothers. Connor Burke gets kicked out in a game where it's clear that the physicality is escalating a lot, and the Sioux Lookout Bombers had the win in hand. So they put Blake Burke in to serve the 5-minute major penalty, and without having to bench him, they keep him off the ice and keep him out of a game that could have gotten worse, but luckily seems to have mellowed out with 1 minute remaining. Malosh with it. He'll take a hit from James. Lone across the blue line, fires one in on the goaltender, makes the save, and holds on for the whistle. Shots finally evened up. Sioux Lookout never has had a shot lead in this game. It hasn't mattered, though, as they've put 9 pucks in the back of the net. Our next game coming up, make sure you're staying tuned. Cam River and Fort Francis will face off as we finish up this first tilt of the day. Bertrand with it, and 50 seconds left in the game. James gets the puck near side boards, gives it back to Dukoff, sends it far side, and Newman will try to deflect it in. Doesn't get all of it. Thunder Bay has it going the other way. St. Arnaud with it. He'll absorb a hit from James. Dukoff chips it around, takes the hit up high, and now we might have something brewing down low. Two players getting in each other's faces on the other side of the ice. Play continues. North Stars with it, offsides, and we'll get another whistle. 16.8 seconds remaining in the third period. And the refs, the coaches, and I'm sure everybody else just wants to get out of this game without another altercation. Tie up on the faceoff. Lucas gets it back to Milburn. Milburn will just send it down ice on goal. It's stopped there. Boise will head back and grab it, and the Bombers will just let them run out the clock behind the goal. A 9-2 victory for the Sioux Lookout Bombers in the first game of the day. Thunder Bay dominated in the first period, but only got out to a 1-0 lead. And then Sioux Lookout, it was all them the rest of the way. 6 goals in the second period, 3 in the third. And they win this game 9-2. It got rough. The penalty sheet got rather long, but we were able to make it to the end of it. Quite a few ejections as well. I believe we had 3 for Thunder Bay and 2 for Sioux Lookout in the final penalty stats, which is, in my opinion, the most interesting thing from this game. Sioux Lookout 9 infractions for 20 penalty minutes. Thunder Bay 16 infractions for 44 minutes. And the Bombers will head back home with a perfect showcase, defeating Fort Francis in the first game, and they were able to defeat Thunder Bay here today. We have plenty more action. Game 2 is coming up, Cam River and Fort Francis. Stay tuned. You're listening to SIJHL Showcase Action.